Hi everybody, Miles here, the teaching professional at Southwick Park Golf Club. This week I just want to give you a little bit of help with swing path and what people are often refer to as a loop in your swing. Sometimes it's a positive thing, quite often it's a negative thing. So let me just quickly explain what I mean by a loop. So a loop would be, and I'll exaggerate, let's go Jim Furyk, the king of the really good loops. So he would be out, in, beautiful impact position. So that would be a case of, you would definitely say to someone like that, look, this loop in your swing is not interfering with your impact position. Let's pretty much leave it alone, because if it's consistent and it's not affecting your impact, then we must really stay with it. Now, on the whole, it's normally a negative thing. And the mistake most people make is because you're so keen to get the club on the inside to stop you coming over the top and slicing it, that people go too far on the inside. So that would be a position like this, where the club is almost sort of pointing that way and out away from you. And quite often I find is small movements with your hand are massive at the other end of the club. So even if you think you're getting it about right, that position is going to cause you all sorts of trouble as you come back down again, because you couldn't carry on from here back down into impact. That would be the biggest slinging duck hook you could probably imagine. So a few things that might help you. So little drill that I do with the kids. If you swing it back into hip high, you should be able to face it and start again. You'll be able to go potentially round in a little circle doing that. So that's getting you back to a position of on the line of your toes, and then as you rotate up, you would want the club on the line of your heels. And that would create just a nice gentle inside swing path, something hopefully you could return back on the same route again, back into impact, nice and square. So those shots that loop over, when you've gone too much inside, trying desperately not to slice it, but that's your only move, is back over the top again, giving you these nasty shots. So help, keep this right elbow in. So that's going to stay connected into that hip high position, but I would relentlessly just see if you can have a little practice at doing that. Set into hip high, up to the top, pull down to the same space again, and that would be impact. And hopefully that repetitiveness will give you this nice sort of in to out swing path which you're looking for a nice square hit. So go away and have a practice. If you get stuck, please come back and try and help me. Simulator's ideal for numbers. It will give me a number, us a number, if you're out to in by a lot, and or in to out, maybe some people are. Some people who get in this inside position here end up getting stuck and slinging the club on the outside. Big pushes, sometimes a hook. So yeah, a lot to think about on loops and swing paths. Sometimes a positive, more often than not a negative.